This is my part 2 of changing a fuse on a Yose Power, a Hailong case, Hailong battery case e-bike, and I'm just making this one about taking the screws out, unscrewing, because it's caused me so much hassle, but I've managed it. And the main thing I want to say is I think the screw size is Phillips size 2. To get to the fuses you need to take the case off. Underneath there's 8 holes, 8 screws. There and there. I found it a real struggle, partly because I didn't have any information, and also I was using the wrong size most of the time. For a lot of them I was using pozidriv size 1, then I switched to Phillips size 1 and I thought that was it. But when I got to these two I was having real trouble. But I finally got them out with Phillips size 2, and then I tried pozidriv size 2 just to check. I'm pretty sure it's Phillips size 2, but I can't be totally sure. I'm a novice. Google Gemini also said that it reckoned that Hailong would use pozidriv because they are more modern. They're from the 1960s, whereas Phillips is from the 1930s. And pozidriv is a improved version of Phillips, but I don't think they did, really. I think it's Phillips they're using, size 2. I don't know why, maybe is it cheaper or something? I don't know. Just what they're used to. It's sad, really. I would like to replace these screws with pozidriv or whatever people recommend, like Torx or whatever, or even Allen type. I don't know, Allen. This is Phillips type 2. To me this seems the best fit. Can you tell? What's it? Is that Phillips or pozidriv? But yeah, this seems to be the best fit to me. I'll show you it with pozidriv. Here's pozidriv with the flutes, 8 flutes. You know, it's meant to be a better type than Phillips from what I've read. And it does fit, although you'd expect that. But to me, the other one's tighter. It just doesn't seem to go in as far. Somebody in another video about this in YouTube comments, they said it was a really shallow head, which wasted easily. And I think that's probably true, you know. So this is why I've taken so long. Probably about 4 hours I've been on it. Also, I think it's better to use a thinner, one of these electrical insulated ones, because they're thinner and it's easier to get into the recesses there, the things. I did manage to get in most of these, and this one I felt I was struggling to get in, but I don't know if it was because I was using a Phillips type 1 at the time. So probably you could do them all with an ordinary wide thing, but I think it's better with an electrical one because these are narrower, or if you get narrow ones, you know, that's narrower, so it fits into these things. I suppose you're meant to use an electrical one, and also these are insulated as well. At first I was using the electrical, but then I just went manual because I was just so scared. But I don't know, you know, it's like anything really. Once you know, and when you don't, because you really don't want to waste the screw heads, you know. I would like to replace these with Torx heads or Allen key heads. I don't know what people are using, but yeah, here's my notes anyway, just what I've said there. I think it's Phillips size 2, that's the important bit. But the shallow heads, somebody said, so they could probably get easily wasted, so you need to watch out for that. What do you think? Are they poor quality? And also, this is a Hailong case. I think it's still what they're using, but I would like to use a battery that's got an external fuse, so I don't need to go through this, you know, to have to change a fuse to take all this off. It's ridiculous, really. Yose Power, I've got a video of this on the Yose Power website, but it's not really that good. It only lasts a minute and it doesn't show you the important bits, like how to take the battery out and all that sort of stuff. So, but what they did say in comments was that to change the fuse, opening the seal, you're not breaking the warranty. You know, if you're just changing the fuse, that is. I suppose because they've got so many sending to them saying the fuse is blown, can you sort it? So they've put a video up. It's not that good, I think, in my opinion, but it should be enough. You can ask them there in YouTube comments as well. That's all for today. I'm so depressed at how long it's taken me to get this far, you know. It's been about 5 hours or something. Yeah, so it's just a ridiculous design. I mean, the fuse I think's way underneath here. On the Yose Power YouTube channel, where they show you them changing a fuse, they've cut the bit out where they lift out the battery pack. So I still can't see. I'll need to just sort of guess. But I think this sort of lifts it, and then it'll be under there or something. It seems to be in a cable like this, not this one, but just in a bit of wire with a bit of insulating tape over it. Alright guys, good luck to all. I'll leave you with this image. Part 3 will be me changing the fuse, hopefully. Hopefully. Oh yeah, and if you're having trouble getting the screws out, maybe try on the floor, put it on the floor.